The other fight that's anticipated over in the U.S. is Caleb Plant, David Benavidez. What do you think of that fight?
Another cracker. Benavidez is a very, very talented fighter. Caleb Plant, he's got a set, and he can bang, he can punch, so you can't write Caleb Plant off. Whatever fight Caleb Plant's in, it'll be a great fight. But Benavidez, another great fighter. But again, I see Caleb Plant taking him out. He's a big puncher, and he's got a set of balls, that kid. And at the end of the day, he gave Canelo a good fight. Probably the best in the world at his weight, Canelo. An all-time great at the sport, and he gave a good account of himself there. Again, just on my opinion, on experience, opponents faced like Caleb Plant has, I favour Plant.
So you and Bernard Hopkins have been the ones that have picked Caleb Plant to beat Benavidez. It seems like overwhelmingly everyone's picking Benavidez just because of his pressure style, the amount of punches he throws. What do you guys see there that we're not seeing?
Again, brains beats brawn, Caleb Plant is a thinking fighter. He gets himself in and out of trouble. In trouble. He gets himself out of trouble. He's got the footwork, he's got the skill, and he goes when he's ready again. He's just not flailing away. He's looking to pot shot you and take you out. He knows he can punch. He's got 100% confidence in his ability and punching power. Men with confidence and men what can punch are hard to beat. Like I say, he's already been in the big time, hasn't he? Plant. He knows what it's all about. I think this is a new thing for Benavidez, isn't it? But let's just say it'd be a good fight. But Benavidez, again, a great fighter. But there's a difference in great and excellent, aren't they? You know what I'm saying? So let's just see. But I'm picking Plant. Yeah.
A lot of talk is going on Canelo rematching Bivol. A lot of people feel it's not a good idea for him to do that. Others say, no, if he's able to bring in a 168, he does have a chance to win. What's it going to take to beat someone like Bivol for Canelo?
For my money, again, Dmitry Bivol, probably the best fighter in the world at his weight. I think if he fought Canelo 5 times, Bivol would beat him 5 times because he's just too big, too strong, and too good. And there's weight categories for a reason, isn't there? And super middleweight and light heavyweight, there's a big difference. And Bivol, again, very talented, educated man in the ring, knows what he's doing, on point. Dmitry Bivol will take some beating, and he's only going to get better. He's only going to get better. I think Canelo, he may have had his day in the sun. Everybody has the chance to shine. He's shone like a diamond, but he's a new kid on the block, Dmitry Bivol. Dmitry Bivol is the man to beat at the minute.
You know in boxing so well. How do you approach that style? How do you beat that style of Bivol that he has?
Be better yourself, and that's hard to do at the minute. It'll take a very, very, very good man to beat Dmitry Bivol. He's on a roll, he knows what he's doing. He's just got everything again. Confidence, strength, brains, and he's pinpoint, he's precise, isn't he? Yeah. Power, and like you said with Canelo, he's a great fighter, isn't he? He's done everything. But he looked so ordinary again, Bivol, didn't he? He didn't even look like beating Bivol. And if you can make a great champion like Canelo look ordinary, you're special yourself, aren't you? I'm Dmitry Bivol all the way.
Does he beat Beterbiev, in your opinion? Is he too quick, too savvy?
Yes, he does. Yeah. He beats Beterbiev, yes. Because Beterbiev, he's got a poor defence. He's very strong, we know that. He can hit himself. He's aggressive. But that style suits Dmitry Bivol. Down to the ground, yeah. No chance of Beterbiev beating Bivol, no. Wow. No.
Gervonta Davis, Ryan Garcia. It's an anticipated fight in the U.S. What do you make of that fight? Who's the favorite and how's it go down?
Again, they're both very good fighters, but I've got to favour Tank in that one. I've watched him right from the start of his career, and I think Tank Davis has got everything a boxer needs to get to elite level. Not saying that Garcia's not a good fighter, because he is, but I just think, when them two fight, there's only one winner. It's going to be Tank Davis.
By knockout, or is it a competitive fight that goes 12 rounds?
I think Tank will stop him. Yeah, I think Tank will stop him in between 8 and 10. Championship rounds, But Garcia's good, but that other kid, Tank, he's got everything. And really, that's what we've modelled Tommy on, really, his style. You know, so yeah. You know, because I'm training Tommy to fight. Obviously, it's not the same thing, but it's a different format. But we're looking at that style, you know, and that's the style. Like I like to see fighters fighting, you know, and he's technically good. His intelligence is second to none. You know, his positioning, his footwork. You know, he goes when he's ready. He doesn't waste anything. Everything's on target. You know, and what can I say? He's a high-quality boxer.
In your opinion, is there any way that Ryan can win the fight?
Boxing's a funny old game. Anything can happen in boxing. You know, there's been strange stories performed before and acted out in boxing, but the form book, in my opinion, says, and I've been around it a long time, that Tank will win the fight. But I'm not writing the other man off, you know. It's like anything else. You can only have a bad day at the office and you've lost, haven't you? You know, but I'm sure he's looked at everything, done everything properly and correct, because he's a true professional, an elite professional. But, you know, it's a fight not to be missed. You know, I'm going to be watching, let's put it that way. You know, but he's an all-rounder, Tank. Yeah. He really is.
That lightweight division has so many fighters that you don't know who would win against who. In your opinion, is there anyone that can beat Tank? I know people have mentioned maybe Devin or Shakur could potentially be the ones could kind of give him a lot of competition in fights.
They'll give him competition like Garcia, but will they beat him? No. You know, that's just my opinion, no one else's. You know, he's the best lightweight in the world. By a country mile, Tank, at the minute, you know. So at the end of the day, they'll all give him competition. They'll all give him a run for the money, but he'll still beat them.